It looks like Meghan Markle has now been abandoned by none other than the Kardashians, who were finding her just way too toxic. I guess those beat up lemons and jam baskets she sent to Kris Jenner didn't work, eh? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because do you remember a couple of years ago, because I've reported it on this channel here, where Megxie and Hazza thought they were above the Kardashians? Reports came out that Megxie and Hazza rejected the Kardashians, even though Kris Jenner reportedly had reached out to them when they first moved to America, to California. But then, oh my goodness, what a difference a couple of years make, because then reports were then coming through that, with Hazza and Megxie not being as successful as they thought they were going to be in Hollywood, that they then were turning to the Kardashians and wanted to be best pals with them to boost their American Riviera brand. And it got so far to Hazza and Megxie making sure that they were in the same circles as the Kardashians. So they were in the same universe as the Kardashians, so the Kardashians would notice them and hopefully give them a boost and make them successful, this, that, and the other, right? And, yeah, the Kardashians seemed to play along for a hot minute. And this is what they got for their trouble. So we know that Megxie sent Kris Jenner that lemon jam basket with, all those beat up lemons, and, it just was an absolute mess, right? Well, from that, Megxie got roasted for sending Kris Jenner her, quote, garbage jam, and could not sink any lower. Well, it looks like Kris Jenner and the Kardashians have got the memo that Megxie is toxic AF for them, because, Megxie is now being humiliated by a fresh rejection blow from the Kardashians themselves. And so, according to one source, Megxie and Hazza have been rejected, denied by Kris Jenner not long after polls showed that the popularity of the Sussexes continued to decline. And so the source here is telling Closer UK, which is a UK-based magazine, quote, Kris has a lot on her plate, but ultimately people can't help but wonder if she's dropped them because she's seen the disastrous opinion polls on the Sussexes. And, this is true. The polls on Hazza and Megxie are disastrous. The latest YouGov poll that came out shows that Hazza is the third disliked member of the royal family. Megxie's the second. The least disliked, Prince Andrew. Yeah. That says a lot, right, guys? But their source added that following the reported block by Kris Jenner, Megxie is now being left humiliated, as she initially had reservations about working with the Kardashians. As I just walked through with you very quickly at the beginning, there were no reservations. It was a complete, as far as the reports were concerned at the time, a complete rejection, denial, like shutting the door on Kris Jenner when she initially reportedly reached out to them when they moved to California. And so on the impact of this rejection now from Kris Jenner to Megxie, the source claimed no doubt Hazza and Megxie felt they were lowering their standards a little by associating with the Kardashians. So to end up being rejected by them is a pretty big blow. And this is the thing. Yeah, I do believe that Hazza and Megxie felt that they were lowering their standards by trying to eventually associate themselves a few years down the line with the Kardashians, because initial reports came out when Megxie moved to California that she only wanted to work with the A-listers. Ava DuVernay, Margot Robbie, the big, massive A-listers. That's who she wanted to associate herself with. She didn't want to associate herself with the Kardashians. So much so that, again, reports at the time came out saying that Megxie rejected Kris Jenner's initial kind of approach to them. So, yeah, I definitely believe here the source saying that Hazza and Megxie felt like they were lowering their standards by changing their mind and trying to associate with the Kardashians in the end. The source then continues to say, Meghan had eventually come around to the idea and was excited to be working with the Kardashians. So it's beyond humiliating for her to be tossed aside. Meanwhile, another source has come to the defense of Megxie, with saying that, to paraphrase here, there's this long-standing rumor that Megxie is finding it difficult to find a CEO for American Riviera Orchard, but this source is coming to Megxie's defense and saying that is not true whatsoever. Also saying that the brand American Riviera Orchard will reflect everything that she loves: family, cooking, entertaining, and home decor, and that Megxie was excited about her latest personal venture. Yeah, not anymore, guys. Check out my last two videos that I released earlier on today. I'll link them in the description bar down below because, American Riviera Orchard is dead in the water, guys. I have got her full trademark rejection letter, and yeah, she can't move forward with it at all. She is absolutely screwed. So if you want to know more about that, I'll link those videos in the description bar below. The first video is my reaction to it, and we have a laugh. It's absolutely hilarious going through that document. The second video is I bring DC lawyer John Witherspoon on, and he gives his legal analysis to the trademark rejection letter. He had a few choice words, let's put it that way, guys. But yes, going around full circle, guys. Initially when Megxie moved to America, Kardashians reached out saying, look, we want to help. We want to be part of your crew. We want to be part of your circle. Let us in, let us in. Megxie was like, hell no, I want to be with the A-listers. I don't want to be lowering my standards to you guys, this, that, and the other. But what a difference a few years make when she tries to get a connection to the Kardashians, getting into the same circle of friends, trying to send Kris Jenner some of her busted jam and the busted lemons. And it didn't work because Kris Jenner has now finally woken the hell up, seen how toxic Megxie and Hazza are for her, her family, the whole Kardashian brand. If anything, being associated with Megxie and Hazza is bringing her and the Kardashians down, not the other way around. And it looks like she's finally realised it because she's turned around to Megxie and told her to naff off, piss off, we don't want you, denied, rejected, shut the front door on the way out because we don't know you, Felicia. Karma's a wonderful thing, isn't it, guys? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. Then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Kris Jenner finally rejecting Megxie, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.